It's your on Thacker, and welcome to the second annual Best Film of the Year Awards. As you know, at the end of every year, I take all the films/series I've seen all year and categorize them into different categories. And one film and/or series will win for that category. And by the end, I announce the best film of the year. And if there is a series and/or film that is not present here that you think probably should have been, it's probably because I didn't see it. Because sadly, I don't have the time or money to see every single thing that comes out. So without any further ado, let's begin with the Best Film Awards of 2023. We're going to start off here with nominations for Best Horror Film. Scream 6, 65, Five Nights at Freddy's. And the winner for Best Horror Film is Scream 6.
You want me, so let's finish this. Guys?
An edge-of-your-seat thrilling experience. Ghostface is at his top game here, working a kill count that is nothing to laugh at. With every kill being unique and impressive, while also being a great continuation of Scream 2022. Along with a great cast and crew including Melissa Barrera and Jenna Ortega. Scream 6 absolutely deserves the award for Best Horror Film of 2023. And sadly, might be the last Scream movie. Moving on from horror, we have nominations for Best Comedy. A Man Called Otto, Barbie, Haunted Mansion, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Mutant Mayhem, Wonka. And the winner for Best Comedy is Wonka.
Every good thing in this world started with a dream. So you hold on to yours.
Here we go, Mama.
Mark my words, this is gonna be the greatest chocolate shop the world has ever seen.
I will say, I think I laugh more at Barbie, but the comedy of Wonka is definitely more clever. And the comedy is balanced, which is a very important thing. It still gives time to shine for the drama, action, etc., etc. All the comedy did land, and at least it gave me a chuckle. And most of the comedy got a pretty darn good laugh out of me. The comedy is well timed, nothing going by too fast, nothing overstaying its welcome. Overall, it's clear that Wonka is the best comedy of 2023. Moving on for comedy, we have nominations for Best Drama. A Man Called Otto, Scream 6, 65, Godzilla Minus One. And the winner for Best Drama is Godzilla Minus One. Minus One is truly a heartbreaking story. This film makes you feel so much for the characters and what they're going through. You get attached and invested in their goals and problems, and I wouldn't be surprised at the slightest if people cry watching this movie. Along with this movie having themes of war and dealing with loss, this film definitely has people who've gone through things like this, and people who haven't. Godzilla Minus One is a clear winner for Best Drama of 2023. Moving on from drama, we have the nominations for Best Action Film. Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania. 65. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. The Flash. Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem. Godzilla Minus One. And the winner for Best Action Film is The Flash.
No matter what we do, we're not going to be able to fix this. No! Nobody dies!
Just saying, this film mostly won this award for a scene that involves Batman. The rest of the film is pretty good, but nothing compared to the Batman scene. The way Batman uses his tools and wit to outsmart and beat a Kryptonian, jumping off, grappling back, placing another bomb, then repeating, ending with Batman dying, is what everyone imagines when they think of Batman. This was the action scene that impressed me the most of any action scene from this year, and makes The Flash the clear winner of the Best Action Film of 2023. Moving on from action, we have the nominations for Best Comic Book Movie: Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, The Flash, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Mutant Mayhem. And the winner for Best Comic Book Movie is The Flash.
No matter what we do, we're not going to be able to fix this. No! Nobody dies!
The other two films on it may have been better, but when it comes to being a comic book movie, The Flash wins no doubt. Adapting a fans' comic book storyline, along with having quite a few things that make comic book fans howl. There's not a whole lot to say with this category other than that The Flash is the clear winner of Best Comic Book Movie of 2023. Moving on from comic books, with nominations for Best Animated Film: The Super Mario Bros. Movie, Elemental, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Mutant Mayhem. And the winner for Best Animated Film is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Mutant Mayhem.
We're the only ones who can do this.
I'm awesome.
We're brothers. We fight together. We're just getting started.
Yeah, she sounded like a leader.
I do? Oh, I do! Oh, I sound like such a leader.
And you ruined it.
I would have fear after seeing Elemental thinking that there was no way Mutant Mayhem was going to beat it. And I was most certainly wrong. With absolutely stunning animation that makes you feel like you're looking at someone's drills in math class, which makes the action in this movie absolutely stunning. This movie just looks visually amazing. And for a property like TMNT, which is mainly known as a kid's property, this movie was very mature, while still being a great movie for kids and adults alike. Non-Turtle fans will love this movie, and die-hard Turtle fans will love this movie. TMNT Mutant Mayhem is the clear winner of Best Animated Film of 2023. Moving on with nominations for Best Claymation Film: Chicken Run, Dawn of the Nugget. And the winner for Best Claymation Film is Chicken Run, Dawn of the Nugget.
Are you sure you're ready for this?
I was hatched ready, Dad. We can do this. Yes!
This was the claymation movie I saw this year, so it wins by default. I thought the film itself was just fine, but I will admit, the claymation was great. I do think claymation should have its own category, so I'm going to give the win to Chicken Run, Dawn of the Nugget. Moving on from claymation with nominations for Best Video Game Adaptation: The Super Mario Bros. Movie, Five Nights at Freddy's. And the winner for Best Video Game Adaptation is The Super Mario Bros. Movie.
Let's end this.
Mario movie was just good. To be fair, I'm a very casual Mario fan. And for months I was thinking that the FNAF movie was a much better adaptation. Since I'm a major FNAF fan, everything in that film was good to me at least. But when I was discussing this video with my team, they all pretty much said that Mario was the better adaptation. I probably changed almost nothing from the games, and if something was changed, it was very a minor change. So it's only fair that the Super Mario Bros. Movie wins the Best Video Game Adaptation of 2023. Leveling up from video games with nominations for Best Musical: Wonka. And the winner for Best Musical is Wonka.
Every good thing in this world started with a dream. So you hold on to yours.
Here we go, Mama.
Mark my words, this is gonna be the greatest chocolate shop the world has ever seen.
While yes, this is another default win, I don't think any film would have beat this movie even if there was other nominations. The songs in this film are incredible. I've been listening to them on repeat for the past 2 weeks and I love them. This is without a doubt one of my favorite musicals. The songs continue the movie in a way that feels natural and doesn't feel forced like some musicals. Wonka is easily the winner for Best Musical of 2023. Moving on, we have nominations for Most Disappointing Film of 2023.
My disappointment is immeasurable. And my day is ruined.
Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny, Chicken Run Dog the Nugget. And the winner is Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny.
Indy! Give him hell, Indiana Jones!
A few times in my life I've seen things.
I've been tortured with voodoo. Been shot 9 times, including once by your father. Sorry!
But I've been looking for this all my life.
The reason this film wins this award is because this was advertised as the last big adventure for Indiana Jones, which this film just wasn't. This film just feels like another Indiana Jones adventure. And actually is a door open for more Indiana Jones movies, which of course is not happening. I still think it was good and fairly enjoyable. But this was not the BFOTYA adventure for Indiana Jones. Although unfortunately, it might be. Hey, hi, Future Gary Don here. I have thought of 2 new categories to introduce to the show. So, here we go. This year's best special effects go to Godzilla -1. This is some of the best CGI I've seen in years. Godzilla and all the action looks so good in this. This is definitely whatever Hollywood's doing right now. Hollywood, take some notes. And the winner for best practical effects goes to Five Nights at Freddy's.
Technically, they're animatronics.
What do they want?
They want to make her like them.
Happy?
Tell me how to stop them.
It's too late.
Bobby, go!
At a time when practical effects are being used less and less often, it's nice to see a film like this using just animatronics. No CGI on these boys, pure animatronics, puppetry, I love it. The animatronic suits made by the Chimene's Company for this film were truly incredible and amazing. It gives me hope for more practical effects in the future. Moving on, we have nominations for Best Series.
Say my name.
Chucky Season 3 Part 1, Loki Season 2, and the winner is Loki Season 2.
Make the hard choice.
It's him.
You better run!
War is on its way. Come on, you're the god of mischief.
Always have been. Always will be.
Last year I did multiple categories for all the series that got nominated. But this year I only thought 2 of the series that I saw were good to get nominations. But even if more series were nominated, I don't think they would have beat Loki Season 2. Season 2 of Loki continues to show that Loki is the best Marvel series and it's one of the best series I've ever seen. It continues destroying characters from the first season, while also wrapping things up pretty nicely. But the main thing that made this series won is the character development of Loki, because it's one of the best I've ever seen. Loki went from straight up villain in Thor to protector of the multiverse, and in a way that makes sense. This is one of the best character developments I've seen in the MCU, and just of any series or film in general. So it makes sense to Loki Season 2 wins for Best Series 2023. But finally, we reached the nominations for Best Film of the Year. A Man Called Otto, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, Elemental, TMNT Mutant Mayhem, Godzilla -1, Wonka, and the winner for Best Film of 2023 is Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3.
always searching for a family. Until we found each other. Are you ready for one last ride? We'll all fly away together. Into the forever and beautiful sky.
Last year, two films that were head-to-head for winning were Elvis and Puss in Boots' Last Wish. This year, it was Guardians and Godzilla -1. This was such a close race between these two films, but ultimately, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 won. A perfect and emotional end to the best trilogy of the MCU. It perfectly wraps up this story that's been built all the way back from 2014 with the first Guardians of the Galaxy. Every character gets the perfect ending they deserve. It even leaves a slight crack in the door open for more Guardian movies. The action, cinematography, effects, everything in this film is just amazing. And this film is just also so incredibly emotional. Definitely cry more than any film this year. And it's clear that Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 is the best film of 2023. Now before we end the video, I'm gonna give some honorable mentions. 65, A Man Called Otto, Barbie, Haunted Mansion, Ant-Man the Wasp Quantumania, Elemental, Chucky Season 3 Part 1. And now it's second annual Best Film Awards. Hopefully y'all enjoyed and agree with my decisions. This year was truly an incredible year for movies. And all we have to do is wait for next year. I'm sure next year will be filled to the brim with great movies too. Bye guys for now. Bye, Mr. Thacker.